right, today we have Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. This is definitely not a beginner's lesson. This is more of an intermediate. But if you want, you can play it simplified by just downstroking. And it's coming right up. Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. This song is not a beginner song. Probably an intermediate player, but you can play along with it if you are a beginner just by doing the chord downstrokes. There's quite a few chords in it, and so let's just hop right into it. This song is open, no capo whatsoever, and the chords you're going to need are going to be a G. You're going to need a D. And in some cases, especially on the verses, I like to play a D major 7. Which is basically just taking your C and moving up one whole step. And you'll see how I do that. It's easier, and I think it runs a little bit smoother. You're also going to need a regular C, which on this song, interchangeable, you can do a C add 9 or you can do a C. And you'll probably notice that in some cases, I'll actually do a C add 9, and then others I'll do a regular C, because if I have to do a rundown, which this song has rundowns, it's easier to do it a lot of cases in a regular C. Next chord that you're going to need is going to be a D over F sharp. On that one, if you're a beginner, you can substitute that with just a regular D. The D over F sharp gives a little bit more flavor. You're going to need an E minor. You're going to need an A minor, and you're going to need a G over B. And in reality on this one, if you play a C chord, all you have to do is just move your ring finger and then put that one down. So as I said, this song has a lot of rundowns. The patterns in it are not consistent, so the first verse is different from the second verse. But the good news is that the chorus is always the same. Let's talk about what chords we're going to need for the intro. I'm going to play it with the D major 11. It's going to be like this. So for the verse, you're going to need a G, D, C, D, G, D, C, D, and then it's going to go to a G, a D over F sharp, E minor, and then it's going to go C, G over B, A minor, to a D, A minor, to a D, and this part is different on the first verse. Here I go again, E minor, A minor, C, G, E minor, A minor, C, D. So I'm going to play through that, and what I encourage you to do is rewind this and just keep on practicing this, because there's really no way to do it other than just to play it. I'll try and do it as slow as possible so that you can follow along. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on the promises and the songs of yesterday. And I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Now they're going to go into another verse. So let's go ahead and I'll do that again, and I'll try and call out those chords. G, D, where I'm going, C, D, G, D, C, D, G, D over F sharp, E minor, C, G over B, A minor, D, A minor, D, E minor, to an A minor, C, G, E minor, A minor, C, D. So on the second verse, the only thing that changes is you don't do that here I go again, here I go again. It's just going to go the A minor to the D, and then it was going to do a little bit of lead in. So let's go ahead, and since I've already gone through the first verse with you, we're going to go ahead and do the second verse, and I'm going to just play along with it. Pretty much it's exactly the same chords, except for just right before the chorus, you're going to do a C to a D. Though I keep searching for the answers, never seem to find what I'm looking for. Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. If you're going to strum the song, it's a little bit different than on the verse. I mean, obviously this is a hard rock song, so the way I strum it is, but on the chorus you're going to go. So since we're there, let's go ahead and talk about that. G, C, D, C, D. Again, you're going to repeat that one more time. And then it's going to go G, C, D, C, G over B to an A minor. So it's going to run down, and then it's going to do a D, and it's going to go back to the A minor, to the D, C, D. Let's go from the end of the second verse. 'Cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. I ain't wasting no more time, CD. Now you're back into another verse, which is going to be just like the second one. It's not going to have that rise at the end like the first one did. So you're going to do another verse, then you're going to do another chorus. So after you come out of that next chorus, it's going to go into what would be almost like what the first verse did, but it's a little bit different. So it's going to go like this. You're going to have an A minor to a D, and then you're going to have a quick C, D to an E minor to an A minor, back to an E minor, and then to an A minor, E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, C, D. So let's try that. I ain't wasting no more time, but here I go again to an A minor. Here I go again, back to the A minor. Here I go again, E minor, to A minor. Here I go again, A minor, C, D. On this one, they're going to be doing the same thing as what you do in the verse, and then it's going to come in, because I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Right before it's everything before the rise, so it's going to go like this. I was born to walk alone, time, and then he just goes back into another. On that chorus, guys, you want to kill it with your hand. Just downstrokes. I know that's a lot of song there, but it's a great song. It's a fun song, and it's one that maybe will challenge you a little bit. I don't know that there's any specific way that I can give you a simpler version of it, other than the fact that maybe you just do downstrokes, but the chords change pretty quickly, and I wanted to fulfill this request, and that's the entire lesson. Hey guitar pickers, there's nothing I love more than whenever you comment on the videos and you ask questions and you request. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe so others can take advantage of these videos as well. Thanks for watching.